Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. I just thought I would show you. I was just going to start building this, and I thought maybe it might be of interest to some people. I have here in this little container some worms that I just got from a friend of mine who has a worm composter. And I've had one in the past. I had a little wooden worm box that we just sat in our garden, and it worked really well, except for in Canada where I'm at, it's really cold in the wintertime, and I kept forgetting to bring the worms in or to come up with a different solution to bring them inside in the wintertime. So then in the winter they would just go down into the dirt and never saw them again. So I'd have to start over with new worms. So I did that twice, and then I thought, this is stupid. So anyway, so my friend Sheila gave me these worms, and I decided to make myself an indoor-outdoor box. So I'll probably leave it out in the summertime and then bring it in the winter. So that'll work good. So worm composter. So what I have decided to do is use Rubbermaid tubs. So I have two of the, how big are these guys? 2 5 liters? No, I don't know. 2 big tubs, not the giant ones, but kind of the mid-range ones. And then I have a smaller one for the bottom, just because that's what I had in my garage. So I think that'll work good. So what you need to do is get the glitter out of the bottom one. Perfect. Good as new. Okay, so that one I think I'm just going to leave completely intact for now. I will put a spigot on it to drain the worm juice that ends up sitting in the bottom. So I think that'll work. So the worm boxes work, the Rubbermaids work good for this because they nest and they still have some space for things to fall through. So, so I'm just going to, for my middle box, what's my plan here? What is my plan? I think I'm just going to drill some holes around the top for some air, because I think they like a little bit of air. And I'll put some little tiny holes in the bottom, like a 1/4 inch. So that what happens is the worm casings and the worm dirt and poop can fall through. I'll explain all that once it's all together. So anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to drill. I don't know if you need to see that or not. Maybe you do. Is it interesting? I'm just going to move you over here. Like so. I'm just going to drill. Okay, you get the idea. I won't finish doing that part. But anyway, so I'm just going to fill the bottom with 1/4 inch holes on the middle box. And then, I wonder if I should put some holes on the top of that one. No, I'm not going to. And then I'm going to put some 1/4 inch holes also along the top of what will be my top container. So I'll just go ahead and do a couple of those. This thing is turned down. It seems a little slow. There's a way to do it. Right there. Yeah, baby. More power. There we go. Okay, so again, I won't continue doing that right now, but I'm just going to put the little 1/4 inch holes along the top so they have some air. And then the bottom of the top box, I am going to put on a bigger bit. A bit bigger bit. Like so. Takes always longer. Woo! That was not good, Carrie. Why is this always so hard for me? Maybe because I'm left-handed and then I end up using my right hand. That's totally backwards. There we go. Okay. So then I'm just going to put some big ones in here. I don't know if there's a good way to look cool doing that. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. It's terrifying. Anyways, so then I'm going to put these big holes in the bottom, because then the worms can go up and down through. So I'll show you how it works. Here's my setup. I've got my green one on the bottom, which I will put a cooler spigot in just on the end so I can drain off the juice. So you put your worms in the top. I'll take them out of this container. You put them in the top, and then you just put some shredded paper and some bedding, like some dirt from the garden and stuff already, and you moisten it all up so it's nice and moist, but not so they drowned. And then you just put your compost scraps in there. So you put your like your kitchen scraps, like pieces of lettuce and carrot peelings and napkins and stuff like that. Put that all in there, and they eat their way through it. And as they eat, what's going to happen is all of that poop, the nice poop, is going to fall through these holes, which I think I will sand them off so they're not so sharp, because I don't want to hurt my little worms' bellies. So I'll sand those off. And so the worms are able to go up and down through here. They're mostly going to want to stay here because this is where the food's going to be. And then the theory is that their worm casings and poop, the nice compost dirt, is going to fall through to the bottom. And then from that bin, there's going to be some juicy worm goo, and that stuff is going to fall into the green bin here. And then you can just drain that off and put it into your garden, and yeah. And it lasts for a long time. When I had the worms the last time, those suckers can go through a lot of compost, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it worked pretty good. So I'm going to give it a go, see if I can keep them all winter this year and not be a big worm loser. Loser because I lost the worms. I'm not feeling down about myself. Just lost the worms is all. Anyhow, so yeah, that's my project for today. Have a good Monday, and talk to you soon. Toodaloo.